What is up, everybody? Race TV here today. So we have a journalist who is stating that the Xbox Series X and S may be selling nearly as well as the PS5 is. Wow, that is impressive right there. So I did a video yesterday about this situation, but I didn't know it was this close to how close the Xbox Series X and selling to the PS5. So it's not that far off. It's not that far behind with how good they both are selling. So kind of debunks a lot of Sony fanboy narratives that nobody wants an Xbox. It's like if it's selling almost as much as the PS5, then obviously people want it. So I can't wait to see what mental gymnastics they put out there to try to deflect this, try to downplay this news right here. So let's read some of these comments. I was like, I already knew off the bat the system was going to sell well just by the way Microsoft was moving this generation. They make a lot of good moves, so I already knew this thing was going to sell really well. So let's see what people have to say about this news. It's nice to know. I'm just glad Xbox as a brand is on the rise. Though in gamers playing their games on PC and streaming, the brand has never been healthier. As they pointed out, these are ship numbers. Demand for S model is not nearly as high as supply, hence they're extremely easy to get and have been for the last year. PS5 is a different story, and we still don't know the extent of its demand. So some guys are already trying to downplay this news, saying because the Series S model is not nearly as high in supply. That's still a stupid argument, though, because the Series S model is easier to get. What does that mean? People are buying it because it's just easier to get. Like, if you don't want the Series S, why would you buy it? Like if a store sells dog food, I don't have a dog, so why would I buy the dog food just because it's on sale? It doesn't make any sense to me. So that argument just doesn't make sense. I believe it is selling out just as fast as the PS5. The only reason PS5 will be selling more at this point is because Sony managed to get a few million more units out. Fan kids are triggered. I'm very anxious for specific numbers. Here's hoping we get those soon. Why? I'm happy Xbox is thriving. Fanboys will say it's because of the Series S, but here's the thing. Series S is a next-gen console too, no matter how they don't want to admit it. Yeah. The only next-gen system that had 540p in performance mode, I don't know where he's getting that from, but okay. All being bought by bots, but okay. So he thinks scalpers are buying an Xbox up wholesale, really? Okay, then. Isn't that because PS5 stock is simply non-existing? Series X is on the same page. PS5 is definitely the most popular out of the two, but Xbox is also selling what they can ship. Whoever thought this gen would be a 2-to-1 again is completely wrong. Xbox even produced less consoles because of its Xero servers. Let's see. All this is impressive because it shows that people still want an Xbox even when all their games are coming to PC day and date. It's great to see they both are doing very well, though. I don't see why anyone would have an issue with the outside of the fanboy BS. Yeah, nobody can play. People, actual games probably have because it shows that gaming is actually thriving. There's actually competition between these two, but fanboys are going to be mad about this because they don't want Xbox to do well whatsoever. So those are the only ones going to be mad about this information right here. Even if it's not, the gap is way smaller than previous generations, and that's the win for the folks at Xbox. Both consoles are must-haves this generation. The lack of PS5 for sale is jacking with everything. Used PS4 Pros are selling for like $400 right now. $400? Wow. So PS4 Pros are selling right now for what they launched it originally? That's kind of crazy. Jeez. LOL, so many threatened Sony kids in here. It's fun to watch them squirm. They both saw instantly/in topic. This is the difference. PS5 is selling while Xbox Series X and S is shipping. So this is the new damage controller gonna what? Wow. Okay. Well, we're looking to see Microsoft put Sony in a place where they can't afford some of those exclusives anymore. A few steps in the right direction is what it looks like. Only 6 million difference. So I work in retail and I love to see a breakdown by model for these things. In Australia, at least, the Series S has been only rarely available console and has been very popular. Based on my experience, a 2-to-1 split between Series S and X would be my guess. I'm not surprised Xbox is killing it. They're in the news and discussions all the time, and the value of the Series S and Game Pass cannot be stopped. PS5 feels like business as usual, which is still good but not as exciting. Yeah, the Series S is a game changer. Pay $30 for a console, and then pay $10 each month for Game Pass. Have access to over like 100 games, 300 games. That's insane value right there. Let's see. Good competition is great for both sides. I agree. When both these companies are doing good, then it's like gamers win at the end of the day. So here comes 1,000 excuses for why this isn't the case from PlayStation guys. LMAO. Life of a fraud station fan. 7% trying to show Xbox is irrelevant while always talking about them. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. They said Xbox is irrelevant, but they're always talking about Xbox. 20% reminiscent about sales demos from years ago. Back in the day type of conversation going on there. Bantering other consoles while their own console is finished. And 1% playing bad games on the weak PS5. Let's see the quote tweets now. Let's look at the quote tweets for this one. I really wish people would just shut up about console sales. It's really not important, but what console people buy, just enjoy the games that come out. Plus, the Switch is still outselling both. Yeah, the Switch is still killing both of them, I mean, to be honest. But for some reason, Sony guys only care about what Xbox is doing. They don't care what Nintendo. Like they know that Nintendo is just dominating everybody, but they only care about Xbox for some reason. PS5 is close to 20 million, while Xbox Series X is clearly 13 million. Is there any numbers that show that? I don't really care anyway, but it's just fascinating. Like, where are they getting these numbers from to begin with? So what site is this? Apparently this is a site that's showing the numbers. Let's see. Xbox best-selling console 360 could now sell PlayStation worse, the PS3. Now the Xbox Series is outpacing the Xbox One, but still can't surpass the PS5, which is selling less than the PS4 due to supply constraints. So no matter how well the Xbox do, the PlayStation always ends up on top. This dude loves to create delusional narratives. I'm very glad Twitter is the minority. The comments were just as entertaining as I predicted. So many losers. I told y'all the PS5 won't sell 100 million this generation. Gamers are truly blessed this generation. We just need next-gen Nintendo Switch. We're coming after you, so look out. What? If this is true, then it will indicate that Xbox has learned from their mistakes, adapted, and could be headed towards another 360 type golden age era. I'm all for it. Xbox rise up. Xbox will also PS5 in competition sales. Well, one is providing way more entertainment value as of right now. Paul, you better hide, brother. The console sale trolls are coming for you. That definitely saw in this comment section already. Like, jeez. Xbox cut a 2.5 to 1 deficit that was built over 10 years to even raise in one calendar year. Insane. How to trigger people? Yeah, it's got 1,000 people triggered. It's like even a one guy like this guy. Let's see. In a world where PlayStation exists, Xbox will never sell better. Hardware or software, it doesn't matter. PlayStation will always sell more, so what will it be? Blue pill sales don't matter, or red pill sales matter. Choose wisely. What? That's a weird flex, man, but good luck with that. The best part being that PlayStation is getting destroyed by an older and much weaker Switch, but y'all don't talk about that. They don't like to talk about that for some reason, that the Switch is destroying both consoles right now, but they only want to go against Xbox guys for some reason. They just want to trash Xbox. Holy S, the PlayStation is Goku and Xbox is Vegeta. There are times when Vegeta surpasses Goku for a moment, but then Goku gets right back on top and never realize that makes Nintendo beerus in terms of sales and install base. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna conclude it right here. The point that people keep trying to downplay this, saying that it's just shipping, it's just the constant that's shipped. Meanwhile, the Series X sells out like instantly, just as fast as the PS5 does. So, yeah, it's just funny how these Sony fanboys say nobody want an Xbox, but they're selling out just as fast as the PlayStation is. So definitely, this is just definitely downplays their narrative they like to put out there. Nobody wants an Xbox. So, gotta conclude it right here. Definitely want to see your thoughts down below. Leave a like if you like this video. And as always, thanks for watching, and peace.